Hey brides and grooms out there, do you have only 3 months left before your wedding?
Well, in this video, we're gonna go over 3 specific skills that you have more than enough time to learn, master, and be able to be comfortable dancing at your wedding so that there's no stress involved.
So let's get started.
So the first skill that we want you guys to learn and master and become really comfortable doing is adapting your home base to the music.
There are so many home bases out there, but we're gonna start really simple and just go over the side basic.
Exactly. A lot of times when people are out of time, which you are not part of, they try to force their dance to match the music and they're just, that's all. But here we can go into a little bit more nuances so that it's more comfortable for you guys. So here are 3 different modifications that you can do in your side basic, okay? So the first one would be if you are dancing and you're dancing and tapping your second beat. So here Clara and I are dancing, boom, chick, and we're going through. And if you don't know what boom chick is all about, there will be a card somewhere up here that you can watch our video about musicality.
Yeah, and this boom chick is nice for a moderate tempo dance.
Exactly. Also, it's wonderful for music that is very percussive. There's a really strong beat. You kind of want to feel like you're grooving to each and every strong beat in the music.
And the tap really matches that beat in the music.
So that's our first one. Our second modification that we can do is we can slide the foot instead of tapping. It's going to look something like this. Boom, slide, boom, slide, boom, slide. Yeah, so we're not being as aggressive with the second action, but we're just sliding the foot on that second beat.
Yeah, it kind of has a smoother, more natural look to it, which is perfect for a song that is softer and not as percussive.
And our third modification that you guys can play around with and see what works best for you guys is to not have a tap or a slide at all. It's gonna look something like this. Yeah, so we might be turning it, but if you notice, there is no second action. We're just going side to side to side to side. Yeah?
That's right. And that's actually really good for super, super slow music.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes
where the tap feels just a little too awkward.
Exactly. So keep those 3 different modifications in mind and play around with them. Try them all out while you're dancing at home to your piece of music and see what works best for you guys. There's not one that is perfect for all dances or all songs. There's just whatever works for you guys.
We've actually had some couples that, as they're learning to dance, they don't want to get bored of their particular song that they've chosen for their first dance. So they try and modify their home base pattern to whatever music they have on their playlist.
Exactly. A lot of our students in our online program start with us months and months ahead of time, and they have fun learning this type of basic as well as other basics so that they have a variety to go with, whether it's their wedding song or other songs that might be playing on the radio, on the playlist, or even at their wedding reception. All right, moving into skill number 2 that you guys need to learn before your wedding. Yeah, and that has to do with learning a variety of underarm turns for the lady.
Yay!
Exactly. So we're just going to go over some basic concepts of underarm turns now and kind of show you what we think you guys should learn. And this is what our students learn as well in our online course. So as we're going, we can have the ladies turning to the right. Yeah? Conversely, we can have them turning to the left.
Which is nice because it gives a little bit of variety, like Joel said. And you know, ladies, we like to change it up sometimes, not always turn in the same direction.
Exactly. And once you're kind of comfortable with these ideas of the follow or the ladies being on the spot, we can add a little bit of variety in terms of space. So we can have the follows or the ladies passing for an underarm turn, yeah? Or in the opposite direction, on the opposite side of the leads.
Yeah, which is kind of nice because we're getting a different change of space and view in the room, which is cool.
Yeah, exactly. And it's more interesting for you guys as well as for your guests and your videographers and your photographers as well. Yeah, keep in mind, because you have 3 months or more, if you're watching this video even before that time, that we always urge you guys to learn how to do all of this because of lead and follow or communication.
That's right. Again, we don't want you to be memorizing when you're going to turn or which way you're supposed to turn. If you learn the skill of lead and follow,
Lead.
where the man usually, or the bigger person leads and the smaller person follows, then you can do these variety of things and just make sure that you're connected.
Yeah, and then once you're connected and you have that sense of lead and follow, you can multiply the variation by adding them in combination. So
Which makes it even more interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. So learn these skills. These are basic skills and skills that people just think as, what is partner dancing? It's okay. It's turning the lady under the arm. Yeah. Get used to those left turns, right turns, passing turns, all of those, and your dance will be so much more interesting, so much more fun, and also interesting for your guests.
Before we go on to tip number 3, we want to hear from you.
Yeah. Write down in the description below what other skills you want to learn from Joel and Clara.
The third skill is to learn how to do some photo-worthy moments in your dance.
Yeah, or sometimes people say Kodak moments, but, well, some of us don't know what Kodak is anymore. So, when you are dancing your home base, a lot of the times, we just have one person's face in the picture.
That's true, and one person's back.
Yeah, exactly. And although that's a wonderful, authentic moment when we're dancing, it's nice to have some variety where we have both of our faces.
Yeah.
So the first kind of action or position that we suggest you learn how to dance into is a shadow position, or sometimes we call it a cuddle position. Yeah. And as you can see, hello audience, we can see both Joel and Clara.
That's right.
Exactly. The second thing that we would suggest that you guys do is some sort of lean. Yeah. So if we demonstrate that, we get ourselves in and we go, woo! Awesome. Yeah. These are so much fun because not only are we changing our orientation from standing up to kind of doing a little bit different, but did you see what happened to Clara's face?
It was automatic. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, so guys, learn how to do a lean. You got lots of time to be able to be confident doing a lean.
Yeah, and you'll definitely get an authentic smile on your woman's face.
Yep, definitely. And for the third skill within this kind of photo-worthy moments, learn how to dance a dip. Yeah. There we go. It's a quintessential way of finishing off your dance, and you can also put it in during highlights of your music. If you've got some really wonderful highlights in your piece of music, you want to put those in and kind of match the music a little bit that way.
We teach all of our students to end their song with a dip because it's the best photo-worthy moment that everybody loves, and it's posted on Instagram and wherever.
Exactly. And for those of you who would like to learn a little bit more about the technique of dipping, we'll post the link in the card above as well as down in the description below.
With 3 months to go, you definitely have enough time to learn and master the 3 skills we went over: the home base, the underarm turns, as well as those photo-worthy moments.
If you'd like to learn those skills through a step-by-step program from Joel and Clara that's helped hundreds of couples around the world, check out the link down below and learn a little bit more about our natural dance method.
Also in the description below, there is a link to our free Beginner Masterclass, where we go over the specific strategy that we use with all of our couples.
And as always, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below, you subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when Joel and Clara post a new video that helps you guys get ready for your wedding dance.
Thanks for watching. Bye.